Oh, that sounds so good, that rain. There's nothing better than a bit of rain falling on a tin roof. It's, it's, it's just so calming. It's beautiful, beautiful. Well, I've done my Detcans, guys. That's amazing, the way they work. You can hear the valve train noise, you can hear just whatever's going on in there, you can hear it. It's incredible, it really is. I absolutely love it. I'll show you that in a sec. I've booked the car in, finally, to the dyno this Thursday. So the guy I'm taking it to is just a small operation. It does a lot of old school tuning, so he's very familiar with carbs, and he's just, look, I've had to talk to him on the phone. He's just got a great attitude, and I'm really excited. I can't wait to take it up there and give her a few sort of light pulls and just work up on it. I'm going to leave it on 7 pound on the wastegate, and I just want to see where it's at, basically. I've got like I said, I've got my Detcans all ready to go. That'll be very interesting. I tried setting it up so you could try and hear it on the phone, but it's impossible. I can't it just cuts out every time for some reason. As soon as I put it up to the earmuff, it hits the stop button. So I'm in the hunt for a microphone for this phone. I don't know if I can. Well, I've been looking, but if anyone sort of knows of something that you can adapt it to this is an S9 Plus Samsung. Throw it in the comments, guys. I'd appreciate it. So yes, I'm going to do a little competition on who, if anyone comments and throws out a number at the wheels on the horsepower figure, if all goes well and we can sort of do some nice pulls, what it's going to make. I'll give you a ballpark figure of what I've had it on the dyno before when I first turboed the car, but it was like I said, it was a completely different setup to what it is now. But I was running on 12 pounds of boost, and I could only manage around 4,500 revs. The ignition system I had was not strong enough, and it was just breaking down. But I managed to get a bit of a number, and it was 430 at the wheels. That's not with this turbo. I had a smaller, I think it was a 57mm, tiny little thing on it. And I made around 1200 newton meters. It was actually 1190 newton meters at the flywheel. And so that's the base at 12 pound. But I think it's going to be a little bit more than that on 7 pound with this new combination. It's completely changed. There's heads, engine, like the stroker, turbo, the whole works. So I think it's going to be, well, my little tip, I think around 500 wheel on 7 pound. But yeah, throw your guesses in, guys. We'll have a bit of fun with that one. See who comes in nice and close, and we'll go from there. Well, this is where I've... hang on a sec, I'll just grab a light. Bear with me, folks. I'll just plug it in. Now this is where I mounted it. It's just sort of on the deck of the block. There was a little like a little threaded blind hole, and yeah, so I've managed to find a little bolt and bolted it off there. And I've just got the tube running in through to the cab, and that's where it sort of joins up to there, and I've got the rest of the tube down in there. I've got 1/2 inch copper pipe, and that sort of sleeves in to join up that pipe there when I need to connect it. There's about 4 feet of hose. God, they're amazing when you put them on. You can hear all the little sounds, whatever's going on in there. So as far as if we ever get any knock, we'll detect it very early. I was doing a little bit of research that if you can hear knock over the engine, they reckon it's around 8 out of 10 on the scale. If you can pick it up with or if you've got your Detcans, they reckon between 1 and 2 you can hear it, and that's well before damage will occur. So this is going to be very, very interesting. Whether or not I encounter a little bit of knockdown now, I anticipate not encountering it, but if we do, we'll pick it up and we'll go from there. So next Thursday, guys, or this Thursday coming up, I'm really, really pumped for it. I'm going to make a bit of an effort filming and trying to condense it all in one video. So it may be a bit random here and there, but it's going to be interesting. Very interesting. So I'm very excited about it. So yes, all this sort of hard work now is ready to go. It's pretty much how I want it now. I've got that vacuum pan all set up and running nice. Very happy with that. Engine's going well. I can't complain, to be honest, guys. There's not much more I can do with it at this stage. It's really up to me now to get that tune sort of half sorted out and take it down to the track and test it. That's all I can do. It's fantastic. Hopefully, guys, fingers crossed, I'll pick my block up in the next week or two, because that's just dragged on. It's got ridiculous. I want to get that, and I want to move on with that, because again, I want to do that build. I did think I was going to go 355, but I'm actually starting to think again of going back to 308, only because of money. This year I've got to be very mindful of what I spend with it. Having said that, I've put an offer in on a 3.5 diff centre for this car. It's popped up on Facebook. I've put an offer in, whether or not he'll accept it. It's got a full spool. It's got the aluminium front pinion support in it. It's got the big 1310 yoke on it. But that'd be a diff for me, so I could get ready and just swap it straight out and have my 3.7 centre if I ever need it again. So it was a really good price, and we'll see anyway if he comes to the offer on it. But I hope he does, because it'll be the ultimate gear ratio from 3.7 down to 3.5. It'll be a compromise. I don't want to go too tall with it, because we've only got 2 small tracks in our state. It's a little bit short, and I'm thinking 3.5 will be just spot on with this combination that I'm running now. Alright guys, well, I'll pop one up soon. If I've got anything else to talk about, I'll see if I can sneak one up before the dyno day. But if not, hang tight for the dyno, so it should be a beauty. Fingers crossed. Alright guys, I'll catch you later.